Well, all right. All right. Hello, everybody. Hey. Looks like we got 7 people watching. Woohoo, what a start. Oh, my goodness. How's everybody doing? Got a lot going on? Well, not really. Got a easy evening tonight. It's going to be pretty much just open chat, general. We'll talk about what you guys want to talk about. And I'll probably show a couple of videos and maybe some other stuff and start saying hello to everybody. First one in the chat tonight, my brother, Backwoods Droner. And T-Bird was number 2, and then of course Lloyd, he was there, but he wasn't saying nothing until later on, so he made number 3. And Adrian, hello. And Tammy, and Chris, and Angela, hello there. Sunrise Media, Chris, hello, welcome. Smash that thumbs up, that's right. Smash something. Mr. J, welcome. So, how about them Giants? Giants. As in New York Giants, as in who cares? Yeah, I don't know. Don't follow baseball, don't follow football, don't know who the Giants are. Hell, Giants could be land of the lost for all I know. Jim Wallace, hello, Mr. Graphics. Angela, Erica, Highway 49 RC, guys. Hey, everybody, go check out that channel, Highway 49 RC. Erica's going to be my guest in 2 weeks on the 17th. We're going to have a real good live stream about certain kinds of things. One of them being things like this. This right here. This is Mini Frankentruck. Remember Mini Frankentruck, you guys? Yeah, the 1/24th scale crawler. I got it all. I may as well just go ahead and show it now. But yeah, got it all put together and working. Let me turn the RC on. Let me turn the receiver on. I know there's a switch here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Turn the receiver on. See, it's got headlights and no tail lights, but yeah, the steering, I got it going. 4-wheel drive. I got all the wheels. Whoa, careful now. Got all the wheels operating. And yeah, I'm pretty happy about this little thing. So I'm going to be taking it out to see how it does crawling here pretty soon. Probably tomorrow. May take it out to the hill tomorrow and see how it does. But I made some battery adapters and I got some different battery mods for it going on. I'm going to be running 2-cell lipos, but the motor can't handle a 2-cell lipo, so I tapped into 1 cell on the lipo. So it's going to be half a 2-cell, or running it as a 1-cell lipo with 400 milliamps or so. So it'll have a little bit of runtime and 4 volts, and everything will be nice and wonderful. And I see Lloyd is back, so let's just go ahead and see what we can't do about bringing up the Grumpy Vlogger, everybody.
Hey Mel, how you doing?
Doing good, Lloyd. Doing good. Hope you're doing all right.
I am. I'm doing good. Yeah, last minute. Had to run back to the bedroom, take care of something for Judy real quick. Had it all set up, ready to go. She was watching TV, and then it's like last minute something happened, and I had to go back and fix it. So.
I seen the chair had some other dummy in it, so I didn't switch over the cameras right away. So.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Doc Murdoch, welcome. So anyway, as I was saying, y'all go check out Erica's channel, Highway 49 RC. There is a link in the description. I think maybe I didn't put it in there yet, but there will be a link in the description. And I'll turn Lloyd up a little bit. All things crawler, machining, That gal does it all. There is nothing that girl can't do. She just absolutely amazes me. Anyway, Metro, hello, Bill, welcome. Crazy. Anyway, she's gonna start being on the show a little bit, and we're gonna start doing some stuff and maybe working together on some video projects and some live stream projects. Who knows? Who knows? You never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna happen. Hello, Robert.
Yeah.
Hello, Grant.
They said my volume is still low, so I don't know what's going on because I've got it cranked up pretty good on my side.
Well, I turned it up over here too, so it ought to be fixed by now.
Okay, yeah, let me.
It sounds good to me.
I'm pegging the meter on mine, so.
And they're saying mine's just too loud. Well, you know, that's.
Well, it could be that yours is loud, and they have to drop the volume down. You know.
Well, let me.
T-Bird says it sounds fine to him, so all right, that's
check.
Yeah.
Hello, audio there. That ought to be better.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that way everybody should be.
You know, you can fool some of the people some of the time. You just can't make everybody happy.
Yeah, what you said.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll just blow it all up and get rid of it.
Doc says that's much better. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, there's not a whole lot. What do you guys want to talk about tonight in chat? Throw some topics out there. I don't have a whole lot prepared. I got a little bit of stuff. I got some videos, and like I said, I wanted to show off the mini Franken truck here a little bit. I think it's ready to go. It's ready to go crawling. The tires are all set.
Cool.
It's everything's ready to go. Love your voice, but too much of a good. Hey, Chris. I mean, thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah.
You know, you heard about Love My Drones, Ed. You heard what was going on with him, right?
Yeah.
And last night I love the guy to death, but he was hilarious last night. Part of it because, you know, I tend to talk rather fast when I'm trying to get in a word in edgewise or not let anybody else into the conversation. And then James from My PI Dreams was in there, and Ed kept telling everybody. He even did it on Adrian's show after we got through a 3-hour marathon on Art's show last night. And I co-hosted with him, and that about killed me, and I'm still paying for it today. But anyways, he kept saying, you guys talk too fast, and I finally just told him, I said, no, you listen too slow.
That's right. You know, and I say that to people, you know, if I think somebody's talking too fast, you know, I just tell them, you know, you're going to have to talk slower. I can't listen that fast.
Yeah, exactly. And it was so funny. He was like,
hello, Jody.
Okay. Kind of like, yeah.
$25 bid, not $30. Who'd have bid a $30 bid? Yeah. Anyway, so welcome, Jody. Taking your 107 in 2 weeks.
Wish you luck.
Good luck. Did you really?
Yeah.
Talked about
a little bit about my FPV drone and you know.
I see Adrian talked about Art flew the Bugs 3.
Yeah,
FPV. I got one of those sitting over here. So Adrian, speaking of drones, are you taking your 107 studying course through Remote Pilot 101, or are you just winging it, or what are you doing? Are you doing it the good way, or are you doing it the hard way? Hello, Brian. Don't want to watch a commercial before I come in here again. Hey, Brian. Yeah, I understand what you're talking about. It's all right, though. We'll get you taken care of. Oh, boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are what? Doing it the hard way or using 107, Remote Pilot 101? Oh, okay, Remote Pilot 101. Now, did you use my link because you get a better deal, you know? If you bought the lifetime membership, you get $99. And so, Are you flying your FPV drone yet, Lloyd?
One time.
Oh, you flew it one time?
Once. Yeah.
Is that all it survived, or you just haven't flown it again yet?
No. It's still in great shape. I just had just a short time period to get out there, do a little flight. I forgot to put an SD card in my damn goggles, so I don't even have video. So, friggin' rough.
I wondered what the look on your face was for, but I knew you were thinking about something, but I didn't figure it out yet. That's why.
Yeah, that was it. It's one of those senior moments. It seems like since I'm a year older than I was the last time I was on your show, and I'm telling you, my mind it's out there. It's gone. It's in the netherworld somewhere.
Okay.
You know, it sucks, man. It sucks.
Mine's coming up Tuesday.
Me, Lon.
So, yeah, mine's coming up. Anyway,
Yeah,
okay.
I got something for that. That's just for you, Lon.
There you go. Old timer's disease. Hey,
That's it.
all right, Adrian. What do you want to talk about Part 107? What do you want to know about it? Ask a question. We need part to talk. What is Part 107? CFR.
Yeah.
The federal regulations Part 107 is part of the government regulations that allows you to fly an unmanned aircraft, commercially for hire. Talk 107. You need all the support you can get. Well, it just Talk 107. I don't speak 107. Sorry.
Well, now you said did you say CFR or CRS?
Yeah. CFRRS?
Because I have CRS. I didn't know if that was the same as CFR or not.
No, CFR is a little bit different.
Oh, okay.
Brian's drone has a vax mandate under it because it works for the government. Yeah. Want to know more about the test? What do you need to know about Part 107? The test.
He wants the friggin' answers.
They give you the answers in the test in the Part Remote Pilot 101. They give you all the answers. All you got to do is take their tests. You can just about take the test without even studying for it, but I recommend that you study for it. What do you having a hard time reading the map charts? Okay. Well, part of the problem is they're not map charts, Adrian. They're just charts. They don't call them map charts. They don't call them maps. They're just charts. And what are you having trouble reading? Everything has a IBS. Does that count, Lloyd? Oh. Squirrel. That one got me, Lloyd. Everything on the chart, Adrian, is in the legend. Every part of it that you want to look at. So let me go over here because I was
going to ask a good question. In the test, when they show you a map, is the legend also included at the bottom of that map on the test or not?
Yes. Yes.
So if all else fails, look at the bottom of the friggin' map and you can figure out what all them little squiggly dudes and hoochie-hoos and the triangles and quadrangles and all that stuff is, right?
I'm looking for, and I know that I have.
It's going to be a long show if you're still looking for it.
I know it, right? Oh, jeez. What the heck is it? Somebody put in chat the name of the website that we use for the charts. Let me see. I can probably just find it here. Let me just go. Arial, AERIAL chart.
Words form sentences. Yes, they do.
Yes, words form sentences.
Google. Thunderbird said Google. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Sky Vector. How
Sky
about Sky
Vector.
Vector? Is that it?
That's the exact thing that I wanted to get to. So here's what I'm going to do.
Sky Vector. Yeah.
I'm going to put that over there, temporarily make it full screen, and then I'm going to go here and here and here. Now, go there and turn Lloyd's mic back on. Adrian.
Yeah, that would be good.
There is Fort Chaffee, Fort Smith, Arkansas, Sallisaw, Oklahoma. Let's go up north of Sallisaw just a little ways and we will find Muskogee. So there's
right
where
there, Davis Field.
That's all where Lloyd's area is. So
yep.
Throw a question out there, Adrian, or should I throw a question out there to you? Maybe I could do that instead. Maybe that would be better. What does this little star right here mean? At that airport, at Muskogee Davis Airport. What does that little star mean? I'll test you, Adrian. Come on, pop the question up there. You're out of here. Well, now, what the hell is this shit, Adrian? You want to talk about charts, so I bring it up and we start doing stuff on it, and you say you're out of here?
Well, actually, wasn't it Bill was actually asking more about it.
No, Adrian was the one that said map charts, and I said, well, they're not maps, Adrian, they're charts, and they don't call them map charts, they just call them charts, and I don't know, maybe I hurt his feelings. He does live in Florida. I don't know.
Well, I would have been concerned if he lived in New York, he might have got his feelings hurt, but he's from Florida, nobody down there gets their feelings hurt.
Well, you wouldn't think so, but
yeah.
I don't know.
It's them Yankees up north that have the problem.
70% to pass 60 questions. That's right. It's pretty easily done. You don't need, it don't take much. So who in chat wants to answer the question what that little star means right there? Is Adrian still here? Adrian, did you leave? Doc Murdoch, you want to type that answer in chat? I know you know what it means. This week you have to attempt the Rubik's Cube, an inverted yaw spin, and a back power flip. Okay. I don't know about the Rubik's Cube. That's a little puzzle as far as I know, and I know what an inverted yaw spin is. I'm just trying to get my friggin' drone
to stay level for a little bit.
I don't guess anybody wants to talk. Hello, Ron Lockwood. Welcome. Maddie, hello, welcome. Adrian, you still there? I don't see you typing in chat anymore. That means it's a controlled airport. So, let me get the mouse back over there and zoom back out some more.
Yeah, and that actually is an Air National Guard base, too.
Yes, it is. That's why you're not answering. Come on, all you 107 pros. Oh, come on, Doc, you smart ass. Let's do another one. What is this? What does this circle with the R with the circle on it mean? Cherokee, PVT. What does that circle with the R on it mean? Anybody? Anybody know? Hello.
No, but I know what that little symbol is up there, just above the word Haskell.
Okay, wait a minute now. Which symbol above the word Haskell?
No, down the Haskell in black. Go down.
Oh, right
down,
here, this
down,
one?
Right there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
a parachute. Yeah, that means when all else fails, you better jump out of your damn plane because there ain't no place to land there.
That's right, you're in trouble. Wannabe 107 just don't know where to go to get it. Mr. JRC, I'm going to type a link in chat right now, www.400agl.net. You go right there, because there's a link right there where you can go to Remote Pilot 101 and get a lifetime membership for $99. And I'm not bragging, but
reservation?
That's even cheaper than Ken Heron's. Media may not recognize it if it does not come back to me. Lone Star. Oh, I don't know what Kai's talking about over there, but anyway.
Yeah.
We're coming up on the top half of the hour. Fine, all you rookies. Circle with a R in it is a private airport. See, I even said PBT. That's right. See, nobody wants to.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to play,
Somebody
and
did bring
Adrian
up-
left. Adrian's the one that asked about it, and Adrian
Somebody
left.
did. Can you fly over a reservation?
Over
Depending on the situation.
an Indian reservation. Can you
Well,
fly
that
what
would be
over
the
a
one I would
reservation? A drone
Can you
or an
fly over
airplane?
one? Of course you can.
Of course you
Anything.
can. Absolutely.
And in Oklahoma, if you couldn't fly over a reservation, all of our aircraft would be grounded in eastern Oklahoma because
It's pretty much
a reservation.
It's pretty much a reservation everywhere you go in that half of the country or that half of the state.
Well, after that new court ruling, it damn sure is. I
Yep.
now live in a reservation.
So,
And I'm sure Ron will appreciate that I'm not an Indian, but I am a res. He deals with the res Indians up there where he's at,
Oh,
so
okay.
I just letting you know. I may be on a res, but I am not a res Indian. I'm not Indian at all.
well, so you'll have to. What are you talking about?
I was teasing.
You live in the
Ron
town.
Lockwood.
You live in the town of Muskogee.
Yes.
The town of Muskogee
Yes.
is not on an Indian
Oh,
reservation.
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Since when?
Since last year. the
So
whole
they moved
eastern
the
half-
town, or they moved
Tulsa.
the.
No. It turns out we've always been on a reservation. Nobody bothered to tell us. The city of Tulsa is on an Indian reservation. Everywhere. What happened was there was a court decision that came down because it had never been declared, because this was originally Indian territory, and this, as a matter of fact, now when a person, a Native American, is arrested anywhere in the eastern part of the United States, or eastern part of the state of Oklahoma, they can't be taken directly to jail. You have to contact the Indian police to come down there and have them carry them through. It's then handled, instead of being handled by your local court, your
So
local
it's handled by the
district
tribal
court,
stuff?
or by the U.S. Attorney General's office, or the U.S. Attorney's office.
Isn't that something?
There's been people being let out of jail that that committed murder, but because they were tried in a non-reservation or by a non-U.S. government sanction. In other words, a state. The state of Oklahoma. Yes, the state of Oklahoma is Native American territory now. And it was a
Okay.
decision that came about. Oh, it's created a hell of a mess. But yeah, about
Interesting.
a year ago now,
Okay.
I suddenly
didn't-
live on an Indian reservation. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know you moved. That's good to know.
Well, yeah, that's a nice thing. They made it convenient for me. I didn't have to move. They just moved the reservation to me.
And you didn't have to pack or nothing, so that just
No, I didn't even have to. I didn't even have to get dressed. They just did it while I was sleeping one night.
Yeah, it's amazing what them liberal judges can do, isn't it? Anyway, I don't know what that's all
was the
about.
Supreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's halftime. That means it's time to talk about. If you want to
The
send an
Star
email,
means is part-time operation.
that's exactly right. I knew Chris had finally come up with, come in there on that. Nobody else seemed to want to. And then I still don't get it where Adrian was all about it, and then when I bring it up, he leaves. I don't get it, but that's all right. If you want to contact me
No, we
over
don't,
here
Lon.
at the channel, 400 AGL uploads at gmail.com, and Slapaho. Oh, yeah, I bet that is part of it, Mr. J. Well, he's part of the Slapaho tribe. uh, 400AGLuploads@gmail.com is a good email address to reach me anytime, anywhere. And then, of course, DJI or anybody else that might want to think they need to send something to the channel, right there's how you do it. You do it with P.O. Box 12, Holiday, Tennessee 38341. And then, of course, too, I put the website in the chat a little bit ago, 400agl.net. You can go there and get merchandise and get your link for your lifetime membership to Remote Pilot 101 for $99, cheaper than anybody else on the internet. And it's because I don't make anything on it. You guys get the full discount. So if you want to get your 107, that's how you do it. If your 107 has expired, you already have it, but it's expired, you can go to myuav.gov on the website, on the FAA website for UAVs, take the recertification test, the renewal exam, the 30 questions or whatever it is, and that will reinstate your current expired 107 certificate for 2 more years. And then you get it for free because they don't charge nothing. You don't have to go take the recurrent test at one of those FAA official examination sites anymore. You can do it right there on the website. And it's free. And it's 100% pass rate, because if you get a question wrong, they take you back and show you all the answers again until you get it right. Then you move on to the next question. So it's impossible to fail the test if you go through the FAA's website to do it.
You understand why they did that, right, Mel?
Tell me what you're thinking.
Well,
what is it?
It's because so many of the government employees that work for our current government has started getting their 107, and it was time for them to renew, and they knew nothing but trained monkeys could pass that test. So those are the government employees, so they made it so even those idiots can pass it.
That's exactly right. Hello, Bob. Welcome. Glad you made it in. What's the email again?
Uploads
He
at
says
400 AG.
Yeah, it's
Uploads.
400agl@gmail.com. That's right.
I knew it was something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all of that nonsense for the day. And I have some other nonsense too. I have some background clips. I've got one from Angela. I've got one from, oh, look here, I've got one from me with the little RC truck and my phone, trying to film it with my phone and drive it at the same time. And let me tell you, that ain't so easy to do. But anyway, that's that little 24th scale thing with the headlights on and everything. Do I know if it matters that taking the recurrent certificate is expired or not? It does not matter. You can take that test anytime, and it does not matter. If you go to the FAA website, take the recurrent test, make sure you get the one that's non-part 64 or 93 or something like that. I don't remember all the numbers. Forgive me, fellas. I'm getting old, I forget things. But I believe it's non-part 64 recurrent test that you want to take. And maybe
no, Chris
Murdoch
Sunrise Water Media, they understood that you were going to have to take the test, so they made it so anybody can pass it. So you should be okay.
That was just wrong.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness!
Well, he said he was cramming. He was cramming for it and everything. I told him quit worrying about it. They made it. They knew he was going to take it, so they made it so he could do it.
Yeah, they made it so anybody could do it, even you, Lloyd.
Myself, I'm personally offended. See, I don't have a 107. I want to take the same test you just took, Mel. I think that's discriminatory. I should be able to take the same one you took.
Well, you can. You can pay the $160 and go take the test at the FAA Exam Center.
No. I'm talking
And
about I want to take the same one you just took, not the other one.
Well, you have to take the other one first. You have to get your 107 to start with.
Well, see, that's where I you don't understand. I'm already identifying as a Part 107 holder.
Oh. Let's see. Whoops, no, that's the wrong. I didn't want to put that in. I am so sorry, Lloyd. You know, I'm beginning to see. You know, I'm beginning to see how.
It's. This is what happens when I spend all day talking to dummies. You know, it just kind of goes there.
You know, I didn't. I'm sure glad Greg and them aren't on the stream right now to hear you talk like that.
Yeah, well, that wasn't the dummy I was referring to.
Oh. We got some videos that have been sent in over the last couple of weeks, guys, and because of the schedule and things, I've not gotten them played, but I'm going to play them tonight, and we're going to do one right now. What do you think about that idea?
In other words, he spent too much time playing with his cars last week. He didn't have time to get everything done.
I gotta, oh, this is that one, so I can play this music. That's all right. But I am going to turn it down a little bit. So this is Kai's Revenge, I think. See?
Yeah.
See what happened there?
Every time I see that.
That was...
What have I done?
Yeah.
Kai, I broke your controller. I am so sorry. Whatever punishment you have in mind, I'm sure I deserve it. Just please, don't use a weapon.
I don't need a weapon. I am a weapon.
Kai, please forgive me.
We won't forget. We'll forgive, but we won't forget.
Sunrise, you're gonna love this. I got 2 of these very special stickers. Are you dying yet, Sunrise?
Turn it up just a little bit, Mel. Yeah. And what's great is
getting in shape is hard, when really they've just been having horrible advice fed to them through mainstream media.
What the...
What are we watching now?
Want to know why?
I have no idea where that came from. I guess that video ended and something else came up. What is this one here? Oh, we got to get that off of there regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is from Angela at Lost Girl Hikes, or Lost Girl Adventures now. Stardust Lake. And you know what? I gotta stop that because I know I can't play her music on here, and it's probably already too late. I just gotta figure out.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll just mute it that way. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm almost certain. Kai is a chief slapaho. Yeah. So anyway, this is Angela's video that she sent in from Artist Lake, Oklahoma. And she always does a
That
really
was a commercial
cool...
to beef up Chris.
Oh, that's what happens when you don't realize the video is going to end so quick, and it ends and you go to something else. I'll probably get a copyright strike for that. I don't know. It's an advertisement on
commercial.
It's an advertisement on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
So it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, be careful because if you
Yeah,
have your
autoplay,
turn
that's...
on, it'll automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
That's
normally
why
don't
I download mine
Well, I don't like to
And-
download them because then you're stealing their content off the. This way, I'm not stealing their content. I'm playing it directly from their channel. But that way, there's never YouTube can never say I stole their content, or you know what I mean. Whether they do or not, YouTube can't do it. But I
Well,
normally
unless they
don't
file
play
a
the
complaint,
video all
there's
the
no
way
point
through.
Yeah,
Oh, but
unless they file a complaint, and if I'm premiering, I always have the link in the description. So, and
Yeah.
I always ask permission beforehand. Anyways, if they send me the link, well, then that gives me the opportunity to download it, and
See,
because I don't go.
and I set all these up about 4:30, 5 o'clock this evening, so I didn't
Right.
get all the links in the. Yeah.
Because you were out playing again, right?
No, I was right here,
Oh.
but I was doing other stuff. You know, I don't just.
Taking a nap.
Well, somebody has to do your job when you don't.
Yeah, God knows I need one, man. I'm.
What
Yeah.
kind of fish live in that? The kind that swim in water, Mr. J.
The wet ones.
Yeah, the ones that like to be wet. Mike Roach, hello, sir. Welcome.
Actually,
Ray Kelly, hello,
where's
Captain
that?
Ray.
Where is this at, by the way?
Sardis Lake. You should know where Sardis Lake is. It's
Yeah,
not far
that's
from
why.
you.
Well, I looked at it and it's like that.
That's just south of you there a little ways.
Probably a lot of probably bass. You know, a lot of bass fishing coming out of there. Catfish, and that's basically.
Yep. And then this one's from Joe Blaylock. So
Okay, excellent.
I'm going to mute it also. I know in the email, I think he said the music was something, but I don't remember what he said now, and I
Yeah.
don't want to go look it back up. So I'm just going to mute the music, and then
Yeah,
that way we don't have
there's-
to worry about it.
In
What is that? What am I hearing in the
Arcos
background?
Oh, you're probably hearing mine.
Oh, no, I think
I just turned the phone down. I was monitoring.
I'm hearing that play. Oh, that was that. I got to keep that playing. There we go. Now it's muted for me too. But it'll be all right now. I got it figured out.
Now, see, that's really cool that he puts all the pertinent information about what you're watching. It's
Yep.
not just a picture of a tug
Right.
informing you how it's made, you know.
Yep. Yep. And you know these tugs, they're usually out for 7 to 14 days at a time, and so the crews rotate. You know, they'll work 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, and they'll swap out crews. Yeah. I think one of the crew members is called an engineer, and
Now,
he's the guy that
Joe,
keeps
where
all the
is this
systems
at?
running.
Where's Joe Blaylock live? I should know.
Take care, little brother. Joe lives in Washington State, so this is probably
Okay, all right. Probably up that area. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's what I was thinking, but part of this looks like down there in the Eufaula area of Oklahoma. That's what was catching. You know, it's like
Yeah.
you know, down there, Texarkana, that area. You know.
Yep. Yep. This is outside of Olympia, Washington, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That
yeah.
area. If I remember right, that's
Yeah.
where he's at.
Thank
that
you, Bob. Yeah.
territory.
Yeah. You know, I would probably be able to keep up with the chat a little better if I had it on live chat.
Oh, my goodness. You're just now doing that, and it's about time to end the show.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, shit happens. Then you wipe and get over
What
it.
lake did we film at near Lloyd's? That was Eufaula Lake, Brian?
Yeah, yeah, down south of us, like you're heading to Texas. Yeah, that's Lake Eufaula. Yeah.
Yeah, after we stopped at your place, we stopped at that lake and blue
Stopped at
and
Lake
filmed.
Eufaula. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everyone, please slow down. Lloyd can't keep up. Yeah, that's right.
Oh my God, that's the truth today. Well, you know, I'm not used to doing a 3-hour show, and I usually have a break over the weekend. I do Greg's show, which runs just an hour. Well, it ran over just a little bit, and of course everything happened. And of course, also on Greg's show, I'm not normally a co-host, but John bailed, and was trying to reboot everything because it all crashed at once. When I get in there, I'm suddenly finding out that I was the co-host. And so I sat there and did all of it. So I did that. And then last night, Art needed co-host because Chuck is still in Scotland. And so we ended up doing 3 hours and 20 minutes or something like that last night. And then I got up and got up and did Art's show today. And it went over just a little bit. And man, I didn't get in. Of course, Judy slept during the show, and then by the time I was ready to go to sleep, she woke up, and she was up all the rest of the night, and I was like...
Yeah. One second,
You know.
Lloyd. Erica, yes, and I will stop in and see you as soon as I get done over here. So it'll be about 5 or 10 after the hour, and I'll stop in and visit you over there. Thank you for coming in. I
excellent,
appreciate you. What do you think of the nonsense that goes on over here? Anyway, it gets kind of crazy sometimes.
Yeah, she probably sells that and said, man, there ain't no way I'm going on that show.
Yeah, no
Couple
doubt.
crazy old coots.
This was mentioned to me recently, but could you ask the chat who might be interested in a drone meetup near Devil's Tower next year? Trying to get an idea if it might be a thing to do. Well, that'd be cool, I guess. You
Well,
just took
now
the
you got
recurrent
it.
test, yep. Yeah, on the FAA,
Yeah.
if you take the recurrent test, it makes your test, it makes your 107 valid for 2 years. That's part of the benefit of doing the recurrent test on the FAA website. The other benefit is it allows you to fly at night. Or is that?
Yes.
Yeah, that allows you to fly at night.
Yeah, yeah, as long as you got
with
a
the,
strobe
with the
on
proper,
there. The
proper
3 mile.
lighting, yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So survey, who wants to do a drone meetup near Devil's Tower? Is that South Dakota or Montana, Ron? I think that's South Dakota, but give us some more
Yeah.
specifics. And
Close Encounters meetup. That's what they can call it because the Devil's Tower is like out of the movie Close Encounters. So yeah,
yep, exactly.
that's what you call it, Ron. The Close Encounters, that would be Wyoming, he says.
Oh,
Is
Wyoming,
that near
okay.
Australia? Yeah. No, it's not.
Depending on how you turn the globe, it could be near Australia.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. If you treat the globe like a Rubik's Cube and do all this with it, you could put it right next to Australia.
You know, if you're a flat earther, it's just across the road.
It's just around the corner, that's right.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, we're getting bad, aren't we? This is just like.
Anyway.
Man, my mind's all over the map today. Well, that was a play on words, wasn't it? It's just happening, man. Close Encounters meetup sounds a little LGBTQ. Yeah.
Hey,
It's okay.
I've decided that I support LGBTQ.
Why is that?
Well, let's get Joe Biden to quit.
Ah. Yeah. Let's get Biden to quit. Yeah. That's I suppose.
Yeah, that's right. Let's get Joe
It's
Biden
on the west
to quit.
edge of the earth. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Yeah. Just don't get any on you, Lloyd.
Don't get any on you.
All right, quick survey. Who wants to go fly at Devil's Tower, and how legal is it, Ron? What are we facing out there as far as regulation? that's kind of important to know ahead of time. And what time of year and what's the temperature and expected weather and climate expected to be. I used expected a whole lot there because I know you can't predict it, so it's expected. Anyway,
Doc Murdoch, Matt,
put a video together.
in.
Put a video together,
Yeah.
Ron, and send it over. We'll play it and talk about it and figure it out.
And here's one thing on a little more serious note that I wanted to talk about real quick. We need to set up a calling tree for people that, for like us old folks, that are in the drone community. If you don't hear from somebody in the chats or don't see them that somebody's a pretty regular guy, you need to be able to contact one or two people, and they can contact another couple of people so that we can keep track of them. Like with Mitch, with what happened with him. Did you hear about that?
No,
Mel?
I didn't.
He fell, fractured his skull, ended up with a brain bleed, and went in for brain surgery.
Oh, wow.
He's home now. He's recovered, but and of course, then Ed from Love My Drones had a stroke. So it's these kind of things, especially as some of us are getting older, that we need to start making sure we have connections to at least 2 or 3 people, and they have connections to another, so that and this is sort of what happened with Rick Halber, and I mentioned it. I mentioned it back when Rick passed away, that we needed to start doing this, and I had actually, Art and I were talking about it, and here a couple weeks ago we hadn't heard from Mitch, and does anybody know how to get hold of him? And
Well, I've got his phone number.
Yeah.
Nobody asked me.
Well, I didn't think about it, and by the time I've thought about it, you'd taken a couple of weeks off, if you remember, a couple of weekends off, and I hadn't called you during the week.
Yeah, but my phone still works.
The next day, I know, the next day my brain didn't, so. Tammy, it was Ed from Love My Drones. He had a stroke. So, yeah. He had what was bad was he'd actually gone to the ER a second. He went there first, and after he fell, and they said that it looked like he had a mild bleed, but they need to keep an eye on it. Well, then he started having problems with stumbling and everything. So he goes over to the ER, and they said, no, there's nothing here. We can't see it. And he says, he takes his paperwork. They said, and he'd fallen again and hurt his ribs, and they said, well, your ribs aren't broken, go on home. Then the third time, he calls his son, who is one of the administrators at the hospital, and says, I need to go to the hospital now. They took him over there, and by that point, the pressure was building on his brain, and there was, from what he described, there was almost this much space from the top of the skull to where his brain was at that was all filled with fluid and
Oh, wow.
everything, and they had to go in there and scrape all that out and clean it up, and
Yeah.
and he's got a stitch that's it showed stapled his head from the front up here all the way to the back. So and this is what happens when we get these older guys like us. We need to make sure, if you don't hear from somebody, if they're gone a week, hey, has anybody seen them in a chat, and start asking around, and then start. I just think it's something we as a drone community, whether you're a camera drone, an FPV drone, or just a vlogger like me, we need to make sure we keep this community aware, because we got a lot of older guys in this group now. That's
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
as I said
a good
before,
idea.
shit happens.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Good point.
So
Good point. Yeah, our medical system is at its finest. Yeah, that's about right.
And unfortunately, and he did a live stream sometime this last week, so you guys can go watch it. Old Guy on a Drone. If you guys don't know who Mitch is, most of you guys do, and you can watch that. He gives kind of an update. So And boy, it's almost time. I can see you're yawning already, Mel.
Yeah, I know it. I'm beat, and I'm showing 5 till on the clock, so I'm going to start that 5-minute countdown timer. You're going to do your show tomorrow night, I presume?
I will. Yep, absolutely. I will be also putting up the. Come on.
That's not true anymore, Hot Rod. None of the hospitals nowadays are overwhelmed. The only reason they're overwhelmed now is because the personnel that choose not to get vaccinated for whatever reason, and it's their right.
We need to call the nursing homes, check on the older guys. You're right.
Yeah, they're being fired because they won't take the shot. So that's why the hospitals are overwhelmed. I don't spread fake news here. And I'm not going to spread fake news of COVID has the hospital system overwhelmed, because it absolutely right now does not. But thank you. I appreciate it.
But, well, I mean, the problem, here's the biggest problem, and this I can attest to from my own family, is it's the nurses that are quitting. It's the medical staff that is quitting.
Exactly.
It's not that it's the COVID that's causing it. It's the lack of people working there. They've lost so many to all the stuff going on, and but anyways, yeah,
they're shorthanded. I mean, hell, even the
GoFundMe,
McDonald's,
the
dining room at the McDonald's in town is closed because they can't get enough people to work there.
Right.
It's
right.
not.
And they're Hot Rod in Daytona. You're absolutely right. My daughter-in-law, she's just, she's a charge nurse, an RN up here at the
and they're being
Cherokee
overworked
Nation
because. Those that don't want to take the vaccine are being fired, or, it's stupid.
And I will say this one other thing. Think very hard about taking the booster shot, because my daughter-in-law had it, and she literally she took the 3rd shot because they were offering it, and she literally within 15 minutes passed out, and she couldn't drive, and she was in bed for 3 days after that. So, anyways, just follow up with your doctor and do what they think is best, and all of that stuff. But that's neither here nor there. But
right,
yeah,
but
what I was going to say,
make
the
your
GoFundMe
decisions.
thing.
Make your decisions.
Yeah, make your decision. But I was going to talk about tomorrow night. I'll be talking about Ed's GoFundMe because of the stroke. He can't work. He's kind of in a.
Well, he's been retired anyway, isn't he?
No, he's been working, but he's but yeah. Well, 65 plus for the 3rd shot. My daughter-in-law obviously isn't 65, and of course it was offered by the Cherokee Nation, which was who she works for and what she is a member of.
Right.
So, but yeah, it kicked her. And she actually recommended, and it had been 6 months since she'd had her shot. So, but she told Judy and I said, well, I'm going to wait until we've talked to the doctors, talked to Judy's oncologist, and gotten several different.
Yep. As it should be.
Yeah.
As it should be. Anyway. All right, folks. I'm going to start the countdown timer.
Yeah.
And it's already going to...
7 o'clock tomorrow night, my show.
And we'll everybody, we continue this. Lloyd, you'll continue this on your show tomorrow night, this conversation?
Yep.
All right. To be continued. We'll see y'all later. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, Lloyd.
Good night, Mel.
And just real quick, I just wanted to also say, I'm very well aware that y'all could have been anywhere. You chose to be here tonight, and I really do appreciate it. I honestly do. Have a good night, everybody.